Welcome to the Seven Crosses series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and we're picking up on the 22nd of August 2024, which is a long way on from the end of the last video. And the reason for that is that I wanted to finish the new area, get everything laid in, so in this part we'll be able to start populating that town. But first I've got a couple of problems to fix, and of course before that, a big thank you for your comments and feedback. You guys have given me a lot to think about. And I will say that your suggestions are very relevant, because what I'm finding is that now we've got a really big economy with all the new features in and the new complexity. Problems which I've never had before are developing. And the first one we're going to be looking at is this crossroads here. It is proving a real pain in the neck. Now, I'm going to be the first to put my hand up and say this is pure bad design, because what's happening is that the trucks and everything are going right through the center of the city. Now, I could try and push the trucks out, but as you can see, we've got no real major link roads. And part of the problem also is that we've got buses here. And what's also causing is it's actually affecting the output, because the buses in going up here, I don't know if this bus will do it, but you will see, no, he's gone past, but maybe it's this one. We'll just see if it goes up here. What's happening is the buses are getting stuck in this area here. See, it's almost like there's a pathway here. I think part of the problem is this node here. So what I'm going to try and do to begin with is sort this connection out. I think the first thing we're going to do is get rid of this connection there, and I'm gonna try and put not gonna let me, is it? Okay, we're gonna be stuck with that, but I think if I put in a road sign, maybe we can put in there. We got a kind of double extended junction here that will allow the traffic to move through here. Now, I've tried different combinations with this junction, and I don't think it's going to work. So if any of you have been following my channel, you'll be aware that I'm not the world's greatest fan of traffic lights. And that is both in real life and in city building games. But I feel that what I'm going to need here to keep this working and moving is to actually put a traffic light in here. So what we're going to do is put a traffic light there. And I've got absolutely know what the settings are here. Let's see, we got traffic light, move right. Got here, we've got, how many cycles have we got? Got 4 cycles. I don't want 4 cycles, I want 2 cycles. So we'll get, which is 1. So 1 and 2 is going up that way, 3 and 4 is going that way. So I'm hoping, can we see the traffic lights? Right, it's green that way. We just zoom in. Oops, sorry. But these guys are still not. Oh, because he wants to turn right. Turn left. No, turn right on the thing, sorry. Get my left hand and right hand drive right mixed up there. So it's still not brilliant. Save the changes. Maybe I'm not saving the changes makes a difference. Yeah, we've got rid of the old sign and we've got the new sign on. There's how much I know about traffic lights in this game. Yeah, we're getting a bit better flow now. No, wait. I want you back that way. Don't think the situation is particularly helped with all these residents walking through here as well. Just wondering. We've got lots of people kind of walking down the road here. So we're just going to do a little bit of a fiddle here. To auto build this because this is a experiment. If that will get all the people off of the main road there. Be nice if I could put a path through. That's not going to do it, is it? Okay, cancel that. We put one, say there, and through to there. Close that. Just build this and this. That seems to be getting the residents from wandering all over the road, and that's getting them out, but it's still pretty congested. But and I think it's just, I'm going to put it this way, it's a lot better than it was before. And I think this is an example that where we've got to pay a lot more attention to our road layouts. And I do wonder whether if I put a vehicle, what are you? See, these are delivering to the shopping mall, which is up here. Got lots of people kind of wandering in. Anyway, guys, so that's my first traffic light in this game, and hopefully it is going to fix the problem. Now, the next thing I want to show you is up over here. Is what I've done off camera. I've really pushed the old rail construction trains, and we've now got all the rail track up here finished. And of course we haven't got all the buildings, but what I did get built was this, so that we can get in for the water purification, because there's no point putting people into here unless we can get the people, and it's all been signaled up. Hopefully it's all going to work properly. You can see I've even got the track out there. But that's now given me a dilemma down here. I come to here. Where is it? Where's the rail construction? It's over here. We've now got a rail construction offices with workers in who've got absolutely nothing to do. So what we're going to do is we're just going to shut this down completely for the moment. I don't want to demolish it or get rid of it, simply because it's I may need to lay some more track later on. So I want to keep this option open, but I don't want the helicopter bringing down workers to here. Now, most of those workers are coming down from here. We've got lots of workers in here. So what I'm considering is that I've got this area here, which currently isn't online. So what I'd like to do, and hopefully this is going to work, where we want passengers for a helipad. Oh, it's just going to fit on there. The alternative is over here, but I think this would be too far away from the processing plant. I think if I can get it here, we can, that will put workers into this processing plant. So what I want to do is just get this built here, get number 1 crew working on that, number 2 helicopter crew working on that. And what I'll do is once this is finished and we've got fuel in it, the helicopter that's quite happily at the moment running backwards and forwards from here, I think if we look at related vehicles, there's one of these is quite happily working its way backwards and forwards, but it's only the one helicopter. Actually, that one's got no helicopters on it. Yes, it has. I think it's one and the same. So what we'll do is any other related vehicles. There's a lot more related vehicles here than, I think these are buses, aren't they? Where are you? Yeah, these are buses. I think we're just going to leave that on there for the moment. And what we might be able to do is put some extra buses on here. We've got a lot of workers in here. And what I'd like to do, I think these buses go over to here. Let me just see what the worker situation here is. Not brilliant. So maybe it's time to upgrade this area here. What we got? Wow. Some very old buses here. Got 95 passengers. What is this? Let me just see. I don't really want to spend too long on this. Let's go for speed a bit. Buses. 11 back. These are lots of mini buses. I wouldn't mind something that's a bit. I think if we put on one of those. And right, I think if we can Pupils Tower. Oh, these are picking up from the construction office. So if we pick you up, you can pick up workers from here. And we'll send them to... I think if I send them to here, where the other buses go, that will just pick up that little bit of slack for a little while. Although, let me just check how far these can go. Yeah, these can get to all these buildings here. That means we'll get some more workers into this area. We got... this is not actually functioning. I don't really feel the need to... I don't know. Maybe we could get some workers into here. Well, we might get some more workers into here once this has gone up here, and we'll get that going. Now, something else I've had to do over here, which I'd forgotten about, is this is my nuclear waste disposal here, because it's now starting to build up. We've got piles of containers in here, and because I forgot to actually allocate the vehicle, take the waste fuel away. So I think that's 11 tons of nuclear fuel. Yeah, we've now got the waste under control from here. So that is something that I definitely had to fix. The other thing I've also done is to get more workers into our nuclear production. I've put in a couple of apartment blocks here, but then I realized that if I show you here, we don't have a lot of workers. So those workers are going to need to go into our new town, which is going to be over here. But so what I want to do is now pick up the workforce and drop them into here, which is the main task of this part. You can see not everything is finished, but I think we got most things set up. I've already put a bus route out here. Can't remember how many vehicles are on this route. Let me just check. Got 2 on here, line spaced apart. And we need to put workers into here because they've got a footpath to the water plant here. And we've got... So what I'm thinking is to populate this building, this building, this building. Possibly this building's got no power supply. Why have you got no... I thought I'd done... Oh no, we're still building it here. Ah, okay. Missing electro components. Well, I think we can still get people in here. It was the school here, so let's set that to 55. Right, guys, we're going to go for it. Now, what we're going to need is... I want to pull off about 600-700 residents. But what we got over here is we've got unemployment. And it says we got somewhere on the map we've got 500 people who are unemployed. So what I want to do is just go there. I've got a feeling some of them might be in Ollerton. Employment's not that bad in Ollerton. I think we're putting you over that side for people with low unemployment. Then again, I suppose on a map this big, you're going to get a few people who are about Colville. Looks like Colville's probably got a little bit more that we could pull out. We'll just put you there. I think Stilton has probably got worse. This guy's got a little bit of unemployment, so put you over there. Yeah, I think it is Stilton that's got the biggest degree of unemployment. I think if we look for over 21s as well. Yeah, we got a fair amount in here. Again, the over 21s are kind of distributed across the map. And I think we're... And then if we go to Chemical Town... Oops, gone too far. Yeah, we got a lot of unemployment and over 20 the unemployments, yeah, so I think that's enough. I think we're going to pull people from here. Because again, I think we've got workers being delivered into here, and that's creating the unemployment there. Right, guys, here we go. We're going to go for it. Got a horrible feeling that this could all go wrong very badly, but I'm quite happy to take the sacrifice on behalf of the Republic. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 from there. Thank you, game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 in there. And then what we'll do is we'll just scatter 1, 2, 3, 4 in there. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. And we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 4, 7, 8. And then we'll just put a few more from here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a few more up here. We've got some workers in the filtration plant. Got nobody in the water well yet. Aha. No, the source is not sending. Right, I've got a bit of a problem here. That's going to there, but it's not actually doing that final link. I'm just going to try and put a footpath in there. I know I'm cheating, guys, but this is don't think the workers are going to get that final little point. It's just a little bit too far. Okay, so we may have a bit of a problem. I don't want ordinary people in there. I want workers in here. Not workers here. What I'm going to do is assign you to the bus station. We need workers going out to there. And we also need workers coming out here. I think there is a bus route I set up here. Nope. Right, we got no bus route here. Bit of a mistake. Right, this could all go very badly wrong. That's Nuclear City. We've got office here, which is by a couple of some small fast buses. Actually, let me just go to dollars. I'm sure there was a... There we are. That's what I'm looking for. Maybe it's about time I spent a few dollars on something. Now, the heating plant isn't as crucial as the water plant, because the heating is going to be okay until such time as winter comes. So I don't think there's a... I'm sure I had another pickup point in here somewhere. Okay, maybe I didn't put one in. So, we're going to pick up workers. And you're going to deliver them there. Get there. Get you running on that. We got... Still don't have anyone in here. Do we have any workers in the buses yet? We've got 15 workers here. Just going to speed up a little bit. Just want to make sure you're going to get into the water plant. Right, we're going to get some workers in here. So we're now producing water. So we're starting to get a little bit of momentum. Want to check. What's the pressure? Pressure's good. The water flow is now good. Because they need a chance to produce some. How are we doing residential wise? We're building up a few people here. We're going to allow residences into here. So we want those extra over 21s now coming into the town. I think at the moment these can just stay the way they are. And we got residents out there building without power supply going on. Just gonna build this, so that's just annoying me. Right, so we've got the school. Got workers in our fire station. We probably don't need 32. We can drop that down to about 17. Where is the kindergarten? Trouble is, it's a long time since I actually planned this. So, where's the kindergarten? Whoops. I forgot that one. Okay, we're just gonna quickly build that as well. So we get the kindergarten in here. We have those staff with basic education. Yeah, but they will get there. They will get there. I'm sure they will. "16 residents don't have food." We got food there. Can you get to it? Yep. So, oh, what we got here? Sorry, I don't really want you in there just at the moment. The Sauna Hospital. Ah, is that the primary hospital? Right, they've moved in here. We're gonna have to get. I don't think I've got any ambulances, so just have to get one of those. Got a sauna cinema over there. Of course, we've got the. Oh, we need some police cars. Secret police. About 4 of those. Probably don't need that many secret police just at the moment. Of course, we're going to need ordinary police. We've got completely all about buying the or getting the vehicles. I mean, I haven't actually manufactured any, so what vehicles should we have? Let's have some. Put about 4 of those in. Okay, we'll just knock the number of workers back a little bit. Everybody going. Right, we got fresh water. We just now need for the population to kind of grow and spread into the map. Got people coming in now. Right, that one's full. That one's full. Right, we're just going to allow over 21s into here. That one's full. That one's full. I haven't assigned these. Water. It's the sewage. No idea where the water is. I think the water is out here. Not a suitable building. That's water. Okay. What those guys should be able to do is, I mean, I prepared all the trucks and I forgot about the obvious. We got any? We got the heating plant working now. We got a nice supply of coal here, supported by trains. We've got a gravel here with our trucks that will keep this full. Now this is non-functional. I've turned the workforce off there because we don't need it at the moment. We've got there this is being built. Once this is built, we'll get fuel to here. You're going to store fuel. How's the? Yeah, we've now got a water tower full of 300 cubic meters of water. Getting a little bit of flow going. And things are looking pretty good. So many messages coming in. Look at that. But I've only got 8 pages. Let's have a look. Not enough tutors for... Yeah. Citizens' happiness is too low. That is over here. Oh, what's up with you guys? Don't recall having you guys haven't been unhappy with what's going on. It's probably electronics. Yep. So that's the way it is. While we're here, we'll just take a quick look at it. The traffic is better, but got a feeling that when I do my next series, we're going to be looking at, is there a way that we can build roundabouts? In fact, it's just, sorry about this, need a flat bit of open land that I can be able to come out like that to get it to this to curve round. Is there any way we can get that to at the smallest we can do? That's about there. It's probably this bit of road here is causing a little bit of mayhem. At 90 degrees. Be a little bit. If we can hook that into. No. Okay, we're gonna have to try and trim that back a smidge. Well, it's not exactly round, is it? I think we're going to need to practice a little bit. You need a direct road from there. I would really hope the devs or some modder would come up with a way that you could build roundabouts that are ploppable, that you wouldn't have to go through all this process. Let's just try again. Is there any asset I had the snapping on? So or you? No, you won't hook up to that. Okay. Right, let me just accept that. No, I shouldn't be doing this, and apologies for getting a little bit distracted. I'm gonna go over to here. I just want to see what that's not bad actually. If you put that in the center, and if you could get the road connections with the priority round it, you could actually get that done. Right, I've just had an idea, but I can't really do much about it in this part, but I've got a feeling. Let me just get rid of the one. Over here, is it here? No, not go far enough. Here we're going to have our new town, but I don't want to plan it until we've got access to the new update in beta. But I am wondering. Right, I'm going to do it, guys. I know it's stupid, but I'm going to come there. Now, I'm going to try and draw it, so that's not, no. Actually, I've just had an idea. You come there. You come out. Because this won't. You do angles like that, but that's horrible. That's not going to work. Oops. Right, let me just go find where I was building circles. I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. I'm going to put the roundabout in the center like that. And we'll see if we can connect up the roads here. What we'll do is we'll put a road out like that. Set that. Okay, we'll get our actually. Just use our road crews from down here. Don't think they're working particularly that hard. So we'll just come into here. What we'll do is we'll just build that little bit of a roundabout here. And that will be the center of our town. In fact, I'm starting to think maybe a ring city. Maybe I'll just get a bit carried away. Right, what we're going to do now is just have a look at the stats. We've got food coverage, got meat coverage, clothes coverage. Electronics is possibly a little bit shaky. No alcohol yet. We got culture across the map. Of course, we got religion as well. We've got hospital coverage. Where's the education? Of course, we've got no university up here, so we're going to have to... I thought I had a school. Did I forget about a school? Here we got a school here. Power. We've got the 2 substations working. Got the heat coverage as well. Got water substations and sewage substations. Just have a look and see. Happiness is 46%, but that's understandable because it takes a little while when you first populate a city to build up the happiness. So happiness is happening. Loyalty is 74%, so the loyalty is good. Because we got our little town centre here. I'd probably say, yeah, we've got food, meat, and electronics done now. It's just, or some electronics anyway. And probably these could be out of range of the kindergarten. We just take a look at that. Now they should be in range of the kindergarten. One thing we don't have here is a university. I don't think we've got a university. Let me just check. Let's have a quick look. I found this is a good way to check your town. So we got cargo station, distribution office, factories, kindergartens, monument, platform, police station, power station, school, secret police. Yeah, we got no university here. We could put a small university in because it's actually no. We're not going to put a university in because I'm going to put the university over here. Because when our new metro line goes in, we're going to see whether the commuters will come down here to go to university. So that's the idea. So we've now got our population is creeping up towards 82,783. Well, there's a chance we're going to lose population when the winter comes because we're already on the 1st of November and a lot of these people aren't happy, but we can afford to take the losses. We've still got, yeah, it says, how's the unemployment? Have a look. Got 29 unemployment here. That's because I'm been sending them to here. So what we can do now is remove that. We should now have enough workers in here to go off and find other forms of employment and leisure and bits and pieces. And what we'll just have to see is if we get enough workers coming into here to service our water and heating. And of course, eventually that will spread out once we start to build in this area here. Because we've got our, I think this is meat production. Yeah, it's a livestock farm here. We've got our irrigated fields, which are still in the process of all being joined up. we've now got our fuel depot here. So what I think just to finish the video off, we're to, I can't remember which one of these is the one that distributes the fuel. Now you bring in the oil. That's all you're doing. Actually, I think if you've got 3 trains bringing in oil, let me just check. You're bringing in oil. You're bringing in oil. You're bringing in oil. Okay. So screw those. Stop that system. This is the trucks. Up from there. Where's the train distribution office? This is the one doing the fuel, right? He's probably going to need some extra trains in here, or engines actually. So what we're going to do is, how big is this? 1,500 tons. So what we're going to do is you unload fuel, and we'll start at 30%. And what we'll do is, I think I should have some spare trains by now built over here. What we'll do is put you on there. And it looks like we may need some extra fuel trucks here. But we got 15 of them at the moment. I think we'll buy some more. Not that one. Somebody did pose a very interesting comment about when the Cosmonaut challenge comes in, about how you're going to be able to get trains onto the map. And it is quite interesting actually. Let's get 4 more of those. He's just gone off to deliver some fuel. Oh, where are you going? So we're going to get the fuel out here. One thing I haven't done, which I would like to do, is we got this, not this office, where is it? Got this small office here. I think what we will do is put a distribution office, actually no, modded, because we're going to need to distribute the fuel. I think we put it this side, we can take advantage of the power so that they can have their own fuel reserve. And again, we'll just get that crew on that one, that crew on that one, and we're just gonna whip over to here. Something just blow up. I don't think so. Sometimes this game does crashes and you kind of think, what's that? It's just a sound effect. Right, we've got 3 cisterns. What we will do is we'll queue up number 2 cisterns here. Get that going. That will localize the fuel supply, which will make life a little bit easier. I better turn that off, and we're just going to finish with one more look at Chaos Central. It's still not brilliant, but it's a lot better than it actually was. Originally what I was having was buses queuing here to come down to try and get through this junction, but it is poor design. What I really should have is an outer road so that I could close off the center to truck deliveries, but There's not much I can do about it. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.